Have you muted the other window?
Mm, not yet. Now I
Yeah,
have.
yeah, good because we're live. Hey, how are we going? So, here with that girl. How are you, that girl?
uh, Fantastic.
And it's just that girl now, not that girl with an opinion.
Yes, because I lost the opinions because I realized that women can't actually have opinions. So I lost the opinion. Now I'm just that girl.
Why was that? Was that just to make it a bit shorter and
I,
snappier?
yes, because I kept getting confused because people kept making like acronyms with my name, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, nope, that's me. It took me like a month to figure that out. So I was like,
TGWAO.
yeah, yeah. So I was like, what is that? What are the what are the young kids these days doing?
That's an ugly acronym, isn't it?
It's a terrible
Tiguayo.
Tiguayo.
That's fucking
Not as
horrible.
snappy as Midtown. That's just rolls off the tongue.
It kind of seems a bit like MGTOW. It just feels like MGTOW, but doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it looks like MGTOW in reverse or something. Hmm. And Devon Tracy. Devon Tracy's got the hots for you.
Apparently, and that's actually something that literally there have been like apparently some conspiracy theories like this. At least one person made some theory that it was some social experiment that you pushed and that Devin Tracy was trying to push to like,
That I pushed.
yes, because you also promoted me, so it's just all some Illuminati conspiracy.
It's like one of those fucking it's like one of those Mean Girl sort of movies. Like we picked a nerdy girl and we're just gonna like
Yeah.
drag you down at that like the
Yep.
end of the fucking.
Yep. Basically. It's either that or the only reason why someone would promote me is because they want to fuck me. So that's basically, it's fun. It's a
I wonder how many people have like gotten laid by promoting YouTube channels. Oh, I suppose a few might have in America, I suppose. But like, yeah,
yeah. I don't.
I think you can discount me because like it'd be like a plane ticket involved as well.
Yeah, we'd have to schedule in sugar tits as well. It'd have to be like a
Exactly. Yeah.
whole ordeal.
Actually, there'd be a plane ticket for and a girlfriend involved for Devon as well.
Yeah. Yes.
We could all just do it on the one night and fucking make a thing of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll just be a nice vacation
Yeah.
to justify being promoted.
So I mean, what got me was, I mean, Devon's the ultimate fucking atheist. Like, and you're a
Yes.
Christian, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that actually was pretty confusing because I was like, "What?"
Did he know that? Did he know you're a Christian?
Yeah, he actually featured that in the video.
Really?
Yeah, and then also that was basically used as justification on why him creating some ultimate echo chamber was bullshit because why the fuck would Devin Tracy, atheism is unstoppable, promote a Christian if he wanted to make an echo chamber because he's already done that shit
Because
enough.
he wants to fuck you. Simple.
Yep, that's the only reason. The only reason why anyone would ever like associate with a woman on the internet or anywhere else is because of that's what I learned from Professor Cause, the commenter in my comment section. The only use of a woman is reproduction. So I mean, it's
Reproduction, Jesus, we're going to be fucking, we're going to be committed here. Reproduction, who said reproduction? I said fuck.
yeah. There has to be a kid involved.
Tell me how much lewdness have you gotten since you've been at YouTube? Like, how many dick pics a day do you get? Do you get several a day?
I don't get any dick pics, but I do get a lot of people.
You haven't got one dick pic, not one dick pic.
No.
That's disappointing. Come on, guys, step your game up.
Yeah, I know. But I did get someone who said that they wanted to lick my asshole. It's the reason. Yeah, it's the reason why I forgot that I turned on my DMs for everyone to send me DMs, and I was like, that it's time for me to turn them off. It's just, and I also got someone asking if it's okay if they're virgin at 25.
If so people sort of asking you, like sex advice type thing?
Apparently, that's actually I don't know what it is about me. I just kind of apparently welcome these weird, uncomfortable questions, like, or stories like this. This one guy I know told me, like, unsolicited, told me about his story about losing his virginity and how he was really concerned because he was addicted to sex. And I was like, I don't fucking know you. Who the fuck are you?
So just completely out of the blue, what, on Twitter or something?
No, it was in real life.
What?
Yes, I had to, he was in this group that I am a part of on my campus, and I drove him back to his car, and he's just some kid, some like 18-year-old, guy. And he like started talking about losing his virginity. He also asked me, again, unsolicited, he was like, can I ask you, have you ever thought about being a lesbian? And I'm like, what?
That's fucking
I mean,
awkward as shit.
not that I'm uncomfortable answering that question, but why would you ask that?
And did he make a move on you? Was he trying to fuck you?
No, he just really wanted to talk. He talked for like 3 hours. Actually, it's a really funny situation
Well,
because,
hang on a second. How far away was his car? I thought you said you were dropping him into his car.
oh yeah, I was. It was like 3 minutes away, but he like kept keeping on the conversation. I was literally in drive the entire time, thinking that I was going to leave at any moment.
What? So he's just
And
sitting there in the car, just
yes,
talking to. Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah, and actually, it actually ended up, the end of it all was because my phone was in the back because I thought I was just going to drop him off, go home, and so earlier that day we had actually discussed I have a very bad habit of never telling anyone where I am at any moment, so my family gets concerned. So I turn on location services, and so that they could find me. And I was just sitting in this parking lot for 2-3 hours
You
and
you gotta
not
learn how to be
moving.
more assertive. You should. Why didn't you tell him to get the fuck out of your car?
It,
You're being too polite, weren't you?
I was being too polite. I
Yeah,
was.
Sugar Tits is like that. It's fucking ridiculous. Sugar Tits is so polite. She signs up for shit, when people knock on your fucking door and they go, "Oh, can we're just doing this fucking charity. You sign up for this charity." She'll sign up to it. Fucking idiot.
I can't help it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll totally do that. And I'm like thinking to myself, what the fuck am I doing right now? Just say no. Slam the door in their face. My favorite, speaking of going door to door, I was thinking about this the other day. I used to go to a Christian university, and so it's all Jesus all the time.
Mm.
And so we
But even,
actually,
even in classes that aren't to do with religion.
oh yeah. And that's
Shit.
how my high school was. It was basically like, oh, here's math. This is how it has to do with God. I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck
just
it. No,
it's
that's
fucking
Christian.
math. This is algebra. God does not exist in algebra, bitch.
So how
And
do
so,
they? What about in science class? I mean, did they
oh my
teach?
God. No, science class was basically debunking creationist myths. Like myths.
Oh,
Like
you mean debunking creationist
or
skepticism type
debunking
thing?
evolutionary stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck, that's
Yep.
that's fucked. I didn't think they were allowed to do that.
Yeah. Well, it's a Christian private school.
Shit.
Yep. And yeah, but on my Christian university, we still had I don't even know what the traveling Bible salesman come to our campus, and I walk out of a building and it's like, hey, do you have a minute to talk about Jesus, your Lord and Savior? I'm like, I'm at a Christian school. I'm at a Christian school. Jesus and I are good. We're homies, okay? Go away. I don't need to talk about him. I talk about him enough.
Fucking hell. So what
Sometimes.
about now? Do you still go are you Catholic or are you a
No, it's Protestant, but I go to a heathenist state school now.
a what? Sorry,
A heathenistic state school now.
hedonistic?
Yes.
Is it?
Well, there actually was there. I can't say it because it would give away information. But there was a certain STD that people named after my school because it was
Right.
so prevalent.
That's like hedonistic, as in hedonism, like just fucking anyone you want.
Basically.
So what's the? How's it hedon? How is it hedonistic? Like, is everyone like is it actually hedonistic?
Comparatively, yes. I'm sure those at my
You're not like naked. You're not fucking naked fucking each other in class.
just all the time. It's just we have tantric sex classes.
Yeah,
It's basically just 24/7. I mean, we do have naked statues. I have to walk by this naked statue of it's just like there's this guy, and it's a statue of a guy with a really small penis, and I'm like,
yeah.
you could have made that a little bigger.
They've all got very unflattering penis sizes, those statues, haven't they? They're all fucking
like,
nubs.
Yeah, it's like 3 inches. It's like you could have been a little more charitable with yourself.
You could have slapped around just a little bit before the sculptor fucking sculpted it. You fuckhead, like made it a bit more impressive.
You look a bit floppy.
Oh shit! So what do you do, if you don't mind me asking? What do you study?
Journalism.
Oh, very good.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to be one of these fake news motherfuckers that brings down like PewDiePie and shit?
That's my hope. I really want to be a fake, awful person. I think that's what every journalist wants. They actually have to give away their soul and their brain to.
What's your opinion on like mainstream journalism these days? I mean, surely it's. Do you think it's dying? Do you think what do you think is going to happen with it?
I hate it, and I think that it is going to either be reformed. It needs to be reformed, or I will be the replacement. Seriously, like some people like me will be the replacement if they don't clean up their act.
How would it be reformed? What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
You just mean it needs some sort of change?
Yeah, it just needs to stop being so self-serving, because that's basically what they do. They serve themselves, and that's all that journalists do these days, and it's not what journalism should be.
Yeah, I mean, journalism should be reporting on stuff that happens, not trying to shape stuff that happens. It seems that they have a narrative, and they stick to it no matter what happens, and they just do anything they can to mold and shape the news around what they want, which is fucking disappointing.
Yeah, it's not journalism. You're supposed to report shit, not make up shit. It's not. You're not. You are not creating a story. You're not an author. You are a journalist. You're supposed to report shit.
Yeah. What about how about the fucking the cockheads that did the PewDiePie story? How they approached him and said, "Oh, we're here to offer you a platform to defend yourself on." Like, fucking Jesus Christ! How dumb do you have to be? He's got 53 million fucking subscribers. He's got more clout than you guys have ever had.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, he's got they barely even have like a step stool, and he's like on like a 50-story building. That's the thing, is that
yeah, it's just crazy. It is absolutely. Did you see the video I did last night about some people got to work and dredged through that Ben Fritz's tweets and found some Holocaust jokes and shit? Isn't that fucking sweet? That's I really like.
It's poetic. It's poetic because it just that is. I love when people. I don't like to see people suffering, but I just like to see people get their comeuppance, because you fucked up, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I reckon he should resign. Like, if that was me, I'd sort of think, well, there's not much I can do except resign now to hold your head high in any sort of way, type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you went on about jokes, and you try to get this guy. You try to ruin this guy's life. I mean, he didn't do anything to you. And
well, I don't think he got his life ruined. They certainly tried to, because they approached Disney and YouTube. So the thinking there must have been, well, let's fuck the partnerships with Disney and YouTube. So imagine if they got Disney to pull out of the partnership and YouTube to delete his account, and he was left with nothing. That's fucking horrid.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, they tried to, and that's really, he's just a Swedish guy who does video games and sometimes offensive jokes.
And the Nazi jokes were fucking funny. I pissed myself.
They're funny. They're so funny.
Yeah. But I mean, it goes to show that, like, I mean, people, I mean, this outrage culture is as prevalent as ever. Like, people just search for things to get, pissed off at, and it's just ridiculous.
On both sides, because it's like you get the you get like the delete Uber, and then it's like boycott Starbucks, and it's like, why are we? I don't drink Starbucks because it's expensive, and I have some better uses for my money than a shitty coffee. But I'm not going to boycott something because you're like, oh, well, they were rude to us. No.
What about I don't know if you saw, but Steve Jobs. He's always been a massive wrestling fan, right? And I don't know what it's WWF or WWE or something.
WWE.
He stopped watching. Like, he was like their biggest fucking fan ever. He was absolutely obsessed with it. He used to do a weekly show on, like, updates and all that sort of shit. And then they threw their support behind Trump in the election, and so he fucking now he doesn't watch wrestling. He now watches some, like, Italian wrestling or something. He doesn't watch WWE. The fuckhead. But it's just it's just that same sort of thing, isn't it? Like that fucking outrage. Like, oh, I'm not going to associate with you anymore because you have a different opinion.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised that Steve Jobs does like wrestling, because it is, grown men just touching each other.
Yep, exactly.
It's basically what it is.
Only thing better is chicks with dicks.
Yep, and some of them probably are.
He put out a video last night that was he's getting more and more vindictive and just fucking mean-spirited. He put out a video about Milo Yiannopoulos, and it was like he was literally sort of going, yeah, what a great day, like, and laughing and of
course. I mean, that Steve is going absolutely insane. I think he actually is going crazy.
Yeah.
I can't say that I'm, like, disturbed or like not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, like, some, like, video one day where he has, like, a full-on mental break.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I wouldn't do the same back to him. Like, if he did have a full breakdown, I wouldn't make a video laughing, going, "Ha ha, eat shit, you fucking piece of shit."
Yeah, I mean,
that's what he did.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, because I really honestly would not be, because it seems like he's down that dark path. But human compassion, it's something that they act like they have, and they definitely don't have, because you have to agree with them or be one of those oppressed, like, state-sanctioned oppressed minorities to be allowed to be to have compassion, for them to have compassion for you. And it's like thinking that you have to be like earn respect in order to be respected as a human being. That's just absolutely, it's counter to like basic Western values.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in this video, he actually what was it? He says he goes on about about tolerance and shit, and it's just I remember watching it, just thinking, mate, here you are talking about tolerance, and then in the next breath saying this disgusting piece of shit of a human being, eat shit, you motherfucker, you lost your job, you lost your fucking book deal, you lost blah, blah, blah. It's just like, mate, you're preaching one thing and saying the other. He fucking annoys me so much.
Yeah, it's such hypocrisy. It's double standards. Absolutely. I mean, you of course, there's obviously the whole, some people don't deserve whatever. Sure, but it's like it's taking it to an extreme level. You are preaching constantly that everyone needs to be tolerant, but that tolerance does not extend to people who you disagree with or you don't personally think deserves your consideration as a human being.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, someone in the chat just wrote, "How about Tim? Did you see Tim's latest post about he sang a song. It's so fucking cringeworthy. Like he's made up this song and he's recorded it in his car on his phone camera, talking about like thank you shoe on head and fucking your cross knows who for your support, and it ends it with and Bearing can suck a dick because he's a fucking douchebag.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking Tim.
Because I don't know if you saw, but he did a video about Milo and that, and YouTube for whatever reason have taken the video down and obviously given him a community guideline strike. So, and I don't know whether he had one before or whatever, but he's not allowed to stream. He's not allowed to upload. Like his account's been seriously restricted.
Oh.
And so he's posted about it, and I've replied. I've said, "Oh, look, that's no good. I hope you sort it out. Let me know if I can help in any way." And he's just gone fake sympathy. You fucking scumbag. You fucking asshole. You wanker.
It's not fake. It's
No,
it's
it
not
honestly,
fake.
it honestly wasn't fake. It was genuine.
No, Michael Rowland's showing sympathy to me is pretty fake, unless it's a special, like if it's like real, and I can tell when.
Hang on, did Michael Rowland show you sympathy for something, or is he
Yes, but he did actually. I actually one time I kind of went off on him because I was just having a really bad day, and so I basically I deleted the tweets later because I really didn't feel like people knowing about it, but he did show me some sympathy for some of that stuff, and it was pretty genuine. I could tell.
Yeah.
But for example, I don't want to talk about it, but today in specific is the anniversary of my cousin's death, which is something I obviously don't want to talk about, but he showed me sympathy for that. Yeah. And so I mean I can, as someone who has been on the receiving end of fake pity for years, I can tell when some shit is fake. You are not a fake person. You're not. You actually show sympathy for people. People
I'd like to think so.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So just to go off topic, how has your channel been? How have you found you? I mean, because it was what 2 or 3 months ago that we sort of met, and you've done pretty well since then. How many subscribers have you got
now? 6,500 something.
Well done. That's
almost 6,600
in a couple of months.
Yes.
Yeah,
I gained almost 3,000 in 2 days because of AIU.
Fucking hell!
I mean, I really honestly,
I wouldn't have thought his subscriber base would be the type to subscribe to a Christian.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't sure either, but apparently there are some redeemable flying monkeys in there. So
and did you got a fair bit of flack at first, didn't you? Some of his
oh my god, and I got some comments. It was mostly on his video promotion for me, but I got some awful comments, and I not awful, like I wasn't really affected by them, but they were they kind of crossed a few lines. It was a bit petty. It was like just one word, obesity, and I'm like, creative. That's creative. And then it's like, here's to upholding female mediocrity because vagina. And it's like, okay. And it was written by a woman. And I'm like, internalized misogyny much.
Fucking hell. Have you had any run-ins with Fisty Splinters? Have you had any?
She's blocked me.
Oh really?
Yeah, Steve Shives has not blocked me, but she has.
He still hasn't. Fucking hell, that's surprising.
I don't know what it is.
Well, because usually he blocks anyone who's associated with me. If you're associated with me in any way, he'll block you. So it must be like a filter that he's got. If they're associated with Bearing, block straight away unless has vagina.
Apparently, I think so.
Then they're probably just being oppressed and like held some sort of social prisoner by Bearing.
It's redeemable. If anybody with a vagina is redeemable, if they're not already a feminist. You are either with us or against us. But if you're a woman, it'll be okay. You're just confused. You're just, oh my, she's, it's just, you're confused by all of this internalized misogyny.
Yeah, he doesn't want a vagina, but he loves a chick with a dick.
Yep. No, it's because it's a chick. It's still, it's a depressed class of people. It's a woman. So he still loves them.
Yep. I'll send a link to Autoface. Autoface should jump on. So we're gonna have a threesome.
Yes. Yeah, I've actually I want to start the hashtag free Otterface because she is oppressed. So it needs to be like a real hashtag. Everyone tweet out hashtag free Otterface.
Hang on, what's Autoface oppressed by? What's she
Omegon.
Oh, right. No, she loves it. She fucking loves it. Where are you? Have you ever noticed with her accent, when she says her name, she just says, it's like, oh.
Yeah, actually, speaking of accents, I have this professor. He's got a very a relatively thick African accent. I'm not really sure where specifically, and
like South African sort of thing.
Yeah, well, more like like not South African. But yesterday we were talking about about English, the specific language English and globalization of English, blah blah blah. But for like 5 minutes, he made fun of Australian accents.
The South African did.
Yes.
Fuck that guy. His accent's much weirder than mine.
I can't remember exactly what, but he specifically focused on Australian accents and made fun of them.
What a cunt.
And then
I was in England a couple of years ago, and a lot of people mistook my accent for a South African accent, which fucking appalled me. It offended me.
Yeah, I know a few people from South Africa. We have a few friends down there, but I don't really think they're similar. They're not really that similar.
I don't think they're similar at all. At all.
They're not English. I guess that's the difference.
Well,
they're not English and they're not American.
To me, South African almost sounds like it could be, because there's a lot of different English accents. It sounds like it could almost be a version of an English accent.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Apparently in England, they love people from Texas. It's just like, say y'all. Say y'all.
Are you from Texas?
Yes.
How come you don't talk like that? Why don't you speak like with the drawl?
Well, because my whole family speaks like the whole norm. I don't really know. I think we actually call it TV California English. Like basically we speak like the TV accent, but we do. My stepdad does have a real drawl, and it yes, and it's all y'all and it is funny.
You have like a massive belt buckle and one of those fucking weird fucking tie, like the leather ties that fray out in lots of bits.
No, maybe he does, but he does have hats. One specific hat is about $800.
Fucking hell!
It's like an $800 cowboy hat. He has 2 pickup trucks, and a whole ranch. So it's.
He's got a ranch.
Yep.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Lots of cows and stuff, and an old house that an old lady died in.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How are you, Otter?
I'm good. You?
What the fuck did you say? I can't understand a word you're saying.
I am. So do you want me to do it? Maybe if I do it in an Australian accent, you'll understand. So
yeah, go. Give it a go.
G'day, mate. Let's put some shrimp on the barbie.
Shit.
G'day, mate. G'day, mate. G'day, Barry.
What's news?
Nothing much really. Just hanging around. and all that, and having fun.
Are you still doing your Silhouette podcast?
No, I mean, I'm not that good, to be honest. I'm not that great at like live stream stuff, really. And when it comes to like debates, I'm much better. Like instead of like thinking of something on the spot, I'm much better at like if someone's brought a claim to me, I prefer to like go away and sort of understand it, and like so I know how to respond to it and how not to, if that makes sense.
So you want the benefit of time. You're not prepared to go up.
I'm not good at on the spot. I'm not good at on the spot things. So I always worry like, oh, I don't want to like say something stupid or like say something that makes it sound like I'm misrepresenting them or misunderstanding them.
That's the fun of it. That's the fun of it, because you might do that and you've got to like think of a way to get
I'm a pussy, so you know. I'm a wuss.
Well, I've just sent if you're still listening, I've just sent a link to Omegon as well. Omegon, because I hear he presses the fuck out of you. So
why'd you let him in? Why? Do you realise what he's done to me? Like right. So this is how it is. This is how I got into it. So I was just being an otter, you know, huge. And he comes along, kidnaps my family, and puts me in this cage, and also like hung my like children above these like this gator infested river, and I managed to save them, thank God, but I had to hand over my freedom and eat oh fuck. I have to eat my Megon's poison sandwiches now and doctor his scripts.
Megon, you've got a right of reply since you hear what do you say to these charges?
Shut the fuck up, you scouse cunt.
Nice.
You're not even human.
Well, that's technically true. So that's
not
even
our lives matter.
Exactly. Thank you.
No,
someone had to say it, you know.
What is a scouse? What's a scouse? Is that someone?
It's basically anyone native to Liverpool.
Someone from Liverpool. Right. The idea of it is
essentially another word. An easier word to remember is the word slut. That's native.
Where it's come from. Basically, the proper word is Liverpudlian. But the reason why Scousers are called Scousers is because Norwegian people came over to Liverpool and brought like this soup called scouse. It's like a broth. You got like potatoes and stuff in it, and people ate.
Where did that come from?
Norway.
Oh, right.
And people ate it so much in Liverpool that they were known as Scousers.
What is scouse? What is scouse soup?
Scouse is like it's like a soup, and you can have potatoes and meats and.
What colour is it? Is it bright orange like your fake tan?
I'm in Essex now, so you know it's the fake tan's even more orange.
Same thing then.
Yeah, same thing. Soon I'll be abandoning the Scouse accent and I'll be going, oh my god, bruv, you alright? I'm gonna go down.
Oh, is that the Essex accent?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Mim Headroom? Have you ever heard of Mim Headroom?
He doesn't.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, he's from Essex, and he is the epitome of Essex.
Nice.
It's like a proper chav, bruv.
So what's a Scouse / fucking Essex accent? That's gonna be fucking hideous.
You'll find out in a few more months.
Yeah, no.
A Scouse accent, like, oh lad, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Liverpool. That's what I'm just a normal person from Liverpool. You know what I mean? It's proper set that lad. Oh lad, bearing. Like if I was saying bearing, I'd go like that bearing. And the way we pronounce
it. I still think you reading porn in a Scouse accent is the single funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I have to hear that on my show. But
is there a link we can look at?
I think so. It's on your channel. No, it's on Cthulhu and Kin Friends or something.
It's on my other channel, but I'd have to timestamp it when she switches from this accent to a full Scouse accent.
I remember when I used to live. I grew up for the first part of my life in Middle Tennessee, where basically, I mean, it's not as bad as it gets in certain places, but I can tell you that I am quite adept at translating the marbles in your mouth, honey boo boo type accent.
What the fuck's honey boob?
Remember the
Honey
fat
Cocoa
little, fat
Child.
little
Here
bitch?
comes. Yeah, the
You know that?
What was her mum called?
No.
Her mum was called fucking. what was
June,
Oh.
June bug or something.
yeah, Mama June.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
is she the one with the massive like double chin thing that drooped down
Yes.
to her knees or
The,
something?
the 8 chin. Yeah.
That was
My
weird.
heart is
I-
sweeter than biscuits, child.
But
And the
I don't.
wussy-
I
Was she
don't
wussy
booked on
little-
South Park?
She was the one on
That-
South
that's-
Park and like she replaces her
Right, I
heart
know
with a
she is.
pig's heart.
Sorry. Yeah.
But these
Oh,
days,
God.
I don't even know what my accents are because they kind of all kind of mixed together, and I can't even
together.
really. That's more Texan.
More of an accent.
It's
That's
more.
more. It wasn't full Texan though. It wasn't.
What,
full,
what are you
full
even doing? We know this certain person where I family friend and I know her accent. What are you even doing? I don't even know what that is.
Oh yuck.
What are you even talking about? What is this? What is this new age crap?
Full hell on a Friday.
Oh, this place is showing off all these mad accent skills.
So you'd be a big proponent of y'all, wouldn't you? That girl?
Y'all.
Do you
Yes,
say
I say y'all. Yes, I do. I say y'all.
I can't do that naturally. Does it come natural to
Howdy,
you?
y'all.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, no.
Y'all.
Y'all
doing it? Kwame y'all. Yeah, that just sounds like that.
Crap, y'all.
Kwame y'all.
Toilet seat complexion individual. That person's amazing though. Do you believe that person's real? Ghazi. Ghazi Koto.
Oh, the Aquaba yoga.
I don't think he's real.
Oh, Black Hitler.
Black
Yeah.
Hitler.
He's a fucking. Do you think he's like just an act?
Yeah. I don't know. I just look at him and I'm thinking it just seems he seems too perfect.
And Del
He's
follows
an
him.
act, though. Like, surely you get some backlash for it. Why would you do it, that backlash?
Well, some
Adele
people
follows him.
Adele?
Yes, Adele follows
wait
him
for
on
the-
Twitter.
Just
Oh,
wait for that
wow.
one day where that bearded cuck behind him, Sargon of Cuck or whatever he's called, comes out with his own channel and starts making response videos to Black Hitler. Finally opens his mouth.
Oh,
There's
do you
a
reckon
Gazi's dick
he
in
will?
it.
I think he's got him for life. I think he's cucked for life.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Imagine the
stop
fucking
him.
like if Ghazi is real. Imagine the conversations that go down like before the camera goes on to that white cuck. It'd be like, you shut the fuck up and just fucking stand there and fucking.
It
reckon
puts
he's
the
real.
lotion
I
in the
swear to
bucket
God,
and
I
the
would-
collar around his ankle.
Yeah.
I honestly, I am against violence, but I feel like if I met Ghazi and he tried to pull that shit with me, I would kick his ass.
Yeah.
I'd give him a hug just to see how uncomfortable I can make him.
Saying what is it for have it being fake? But at the same time, there was like footage of him like outside this guy's shop, and he was like basically standing outside saying,
Saying shut it down. Yeah.
because he like called his friend like a bitch or something, and he was proper like going, stop there, like proper like in his face, and made me think like, oh, maybe he is legit. I don't know. And then there was another one where like he was approaching some guy with a sign, and the guy was just standing there. He was going up to him and he's like, go away, like really shouting at this guy, and the guy was like, okay, God.
Fucking hell.
But I don't know. It's one of those Poe or not a Poe kind of things.
Yeah. If he is a Poe, he's fucking dedicated, isn't
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even as a white slave.
he? Remember the video you did about if a white chick is with or if anyone white is with a black person, then the black person is being raped by default.
I saw a
Yes.
picture earlier of there was a thing with a white girl with a black man and then a white man with a black woman, and they said one of these is frowned upon. Why? I didn't understand what I was looking at.
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't get that.
Well,
I don't get it.
I don't know, but that specifically made me pretty angry because it's like my fucking uncle is married to a black woman, and they have 2 kids, and they're perfectly happy together. It's not fucking rape.
Yeah, of course it's just, oh my god, do they mean the one that's wrong is maybe the chick for some reason? Like the white chick being with the black dude? That's probably the more obvious
I don't
one.
know. I just didn't
Yeah, I
get
don't
it.
know what that means, yeah. I'm fascinated.
I'll find the image and send it to you later.
What do you reckon that girl? Would it be the white chick? Because
I think it would be the white. I think that the frowned upon would be the white girl, because it would be like, you know, he's like a thug or whatever, even though that's just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, society is more protective of girls, so I think it would be implying the girl, but it's still a bizarre fucking thing to say, isn't it? Do you see that? Do you ever see that kind of shit in public? That girl, like, is there much of that in Texas?
Like looking down upon interracial.
Oh, yeah, or just any sort of like racism type shit.
No, I don't. Other than the basically, I mean, I went to high school with a bunch of basic like future shit posters, because I mean, it's obviously shit posting wasn't as prevalent back then, but I mean, other than the Confederate flags that they had on their trucks, and the there was this one class I had where one of the students had a habit of coming in and drawing a burning cross on the board and then leaving. And that it's funny because my teacher never actually like said stop, even though she also at the same time once told me that she felt if she was drinking wine when Jesus came, she would go to hell.
What?
Yeah, she told me, she's like, yeah, I can't, you know, I know that they drank wine back then, but I feel like if Jesus came, that's why I don't drink wine, because I feel like if I was drinking wine and Jesus came, he would say that it was a sin. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wine is the blood of Christ.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah,
I just before you click that link that Artifice has dropped there, I do remember my neighbor 2 doors down. She the daughter is 22, and she only dates black men, but her mother's like 43 and hates black men. She despises them because of what she sees in society. She says, "Oh, black men commit all these heinous, violent acts against women, and commit all these rapes." She just generalizes the whole thing. So maybe it is the first image, not the second.
I'd say it is it'd be the white chick, I reckon.
Although the mother's fucking racist as fuck.
Maybe. Well, I know personally me, I 2 out of 3 times, this is a proven statistic, 2 to 3 times when I'm drunk, I'll go for a black guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. We should go drinking.
2 out of 3 times. What's the appeal? Is it purely based on
I don't know.
size,
I don't
girth?
I don't really know. It was at three different frat parties. Oh no, actually, technically 4. Actually, it's only half. Only half. I totally forgot about my birthday this year. It was last year, actually. It was almost a full year ago. I completely forgot about that one.
How many black guys? How many black guys?
No, it was a white guy. It was a white guy.
Spread the deets. I need to know
that
this
whiteness is toxic, you know.
Yeah, well, this guy just came up to me, and I was drunk, and he told me he wanted to dance. So we tried a science experiment where we tried to like kind of like occupy the same space at once.
Nice.
And then I actually started sobering up in the middle of it. So I started watching the news on the TV.
Wait, hey, is this while you're dancing or
that.
while you're fucking?
No, I was dancing.
Right.
No, we with our clothes on.
Who doesn't get a hard on for the news?
Yeah. So I just told him I was going to go to the bathroom, and then I left.
He didn't follow you. Didn't rape you or hear bad things about these black guys.
No, he was a white guy. He was a white guy.
I thought we were talking about black guys. Why
No. The
I'm
one
interested in
of
the
the-
toxic whiteness.
He's transracial bearing.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, okay.
You basically had an evening with Sean King, did you?
Yeah, he did a Sean King and went for it.
One guy was
Calvin
he was not from America. He was from somewhere. I think his name was Aaron. It was Halloween of not this year, but not last year, but like the last year. And my sister was like,
Were you wearing a slutty Halloween outfit?
well, all I did was actually I just put like fake blood on my face.
Yeah.
And then wore like
so not
and
sexy.
then, yeah, kind of, I guess. I don't know. I was lazy. And
It's a kink for everyone.
yeah. And
Andy Pandy would have loved it. Andy Pandy would have loved it.
that's yep. Yeah. That's why I don't feel like it's good to ever do that costume again.
No.
No, but I actually almost went home with him, but my sister dragged me because I was leaving the frat house, and my sister was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You got blood smeared all over your fucking face. You're trying to
Yeah.
fucking hook up with. Yeah, that would have been untoward.
You horny. Rocket science solved.
Yeah, nice. What's news on Megan? What are you up to, man?
Oh, not much. Just trying to sort out housing. Nothing much. Pretty dull.
What are you're moving houses?
Well, maybe we're uncertain yet because this is still the mother's home, so we're not really sure what's happening.
Right. Fair enough.
Just limbo. But otherwise, I'm just going to make videos and keep, I don't know, shit posting on Twitter for now.
It's pretty good.
Fucking Twitter's pissing me off recently. It's really pissing me off. I think they've.
Which part? What's Twitter? Is it pissing me off that you can't get constantly told to speak about Milo, speak about this? Why don't you call him out? Do that shit all the time, or is it something else?
No, Twitter itself. I think they've.
I haven't seen your tweet.
Oh, the shadow ban thing.
Yeah.
I've noticed that because you're on a list, aren't you?
I was on the list. I was on the list of fucking Nazis or whatever.
Is that a real list? Like that is that an actual thing?
Well, I've been on two lists. There's been that list that got leaked. It's apparently Twitter's fucking we want to fuck them off list, and there was some SJW list the other week that was like called the almost Nazi list. I was on the almost Nazi list.
Almost Nazi, not quite a Nazi, but on the way.
Almost a Nazi.
So are you like trans Nazi or something?
I'm transitioning.
Oh wow!
I'm not.
Congratulations.
You're starting out small. You're starting with a few, Hail Hitlers.
Yeah, I've got a whiskey little.
Then soon you'll be on full on gassicikes.
Yeah, you're not going straight into it. You're dipping your toe in just to test the water.
I mean, that's what the Nazis did. They didn't, just start out.
Yeah.
Hitler didn't gas the Jews on the first
day. I was just about to say.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
On the first day, you have to do it. Hitler didn't get the Jews on the first day.
Yeah, that was cringy as fuck. That really disappointed me when he said that. When he went on that rant.
Yeah, it's the go-to response now, isn't it? Just fuck off.
Yeah. Something about Hitler. Fuck you, I win. How ridiculous!
Fuck off. And then they did the same with Milo.
I was watching an amazing video by Tim Blake earlier, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. What the fuck happened there?
Yeah,
I was only halfway through the fucking thing.
It got removed for fucking like as a community guideline thing, I think.
Hate speech.
Yeah, I got a screenshot of that. What did he do in the video later on that pissed someone off that much?
I don't know. I think I only watched about half of it too and said, "No, you're a gay cunt," and turned it off.
I was at least giving him a fair shake. I rarely watch his stuff.
Yeah, I do watch his stuff because it's like a bit of a cringe watch.
I can't tell. I still can't tell if he's a troll or not though.
He just posted a fucking a video to Twitter because after that happened, a few people came out and sort of showed him a bit of support, including myself. And he told me to go fuck myself. And he wrote this song and recorded it in his car saying, "Oh, thank you, Shu, thank you, fucking fuck knows who." And in the end, he finishes it with, "But fuck you, being you're a douchebag."
That reminds me of that stream you did with him. That was so funny. That stream as well.
Mm.
Oh, the abuse.
Where he ran away because Baron Cap came in.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
such a Baron Cab is such a monster.
Oh, Bearing Cab. Yeah, fuck. Bearing Cab.
Yeah, massive monster.
How about the video that Tim did? The one where he responded to Bearing Cab, and he was
Oh my
apparently doing
God.
a parody of
Oh,
Sargon.
was that the whole?
I've not seen that.
That was.
Oh,
Was that the way he was like joking around and shouting autist and stuff like that?
Yeah. I've like chopped it up. I'm about halfway through chopping it up, but that's where I'm getting all these Tim memes from. Noticing all my videos, there's like at least once there'll be like Tim insulting someone. Yeah, fuck, it's just a goldmine.
Oh, Tim, that was brilliant. That video is so funny.
There's one part where he goes, I wasn't sure if that was Bearing Cab speaking then, or like a guy sucking a dick, because it's the same.
Oh man.
Well, now we need to find out.
Yeah, come on, Bearing Cab.
Yeah. These are the important questions.
These are things we have to know.
Yeah. So what was that link order? Was that you reading porn?
That was my Sexy Scouts reading from 4013.
Nice.
It was basically a guest video I had to do for somebody. Is that what they think? Yeah. Right.
That's the link to the longer one, but
yeah. Basically, I had to do a guest video for reading Ren, but I couldn't read the book. And so I got Otterface to read it, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Especially when we find the sex scene, the main sex scene, and she just gets really into it.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that fucking reading that Atheist Eleanor did about a year ago, where she made this
the fanfic?
Yeah, the fanfic of just like all these YouTubers. She fucked just about every fucking YouTuber.
Yeah. I think I still got the transcript for that somewhere. I could find that.
Well, you were in it. She was talking about like getting fucked by your tentacles and shit, wasn't she?
Yep. I'm in that. I'm really in that.
Yep. And I fucked her in front of Sugar Tits and shit, and asked Sugar Tits to get me a beer in the middle.
Does it count as cheating if it's just in written form?
No. Especially if someone else wrote it. That's a bit unfair.
I feel like I will only have made it when people start making inappropriate fan fiction, aka chat. Do it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, go on, chat.
I'm right here. Do it now.
Someone once said they were going to do some for me, but they never got back to me.
Yeah.
Don't anyone do it.
One of the most awkward ones I had was this dude wrote fan fiction of me and Undoomed getting a hotel room for the weekend and having gay sex.
Sounds like fun.
It was so fucked.
You can get Undoomed in bed with a bottle of Dalwhinnie.
Yeah.
The voice coming from Undoomed during that will probably be very therapeutic.
Yeah,
Even just to listen to.
Yeah.
We were going to do a reading of it, like a live reading, but we couldn't bring ourselves to do it. It'd just be too awkward.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh no! Both of you be there and get Otterface to do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
She will do it.
Honestly,
Honestly, in her natural accent, it's the funniest shit ever.
Nice.
We shall know if you click the link.
Otterface reads filth uncut. Nice.
That's basically what it is.
Hang on, you've got here Otterface. You've got here. Oh, hang on. I think this is just the ad. Yeah, it is. I was going to say it's only 2 minutes and 10 seconds fucking long. You're saying go from 40 minutes. That's just the ad.
It's the link. It's 4013.
Yeah, I will listen to that. Well, I better wrap it up. I think 'cause I'm jumping on a stream with you guys know Roy and Lacey from what are they called? What are they called? Roy and Lacey, the two Poms, two British people.
No.
Nearly viral, is it? Almost viral or something?
Oh, I've heard of that name, but I've not seen any of their things.
Very nearly viral.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that it started, and apparently Anchoring MGTOW is in there.
Oh really?
Oh, is he?
Nice. He's such a lovely guy.
Yeah,
he's really nice. He's
Talk about his
nice.
type of porn again.
He's not going to be really nice to you. He's going to say that you should be genocided.
I don't think he likes me very much.
Yeah, you won't.
Aw, but you're so likable.
I know.
Once you make me a sandwich, I'll confirm that.
That girl is the best ever. Like, she's supported me every time I've been on a chat and I've been oppressed. She's always
I
been
know.
there. So, right?
This Sunday, you and I are streaming. I'm going to absolutely destroy you.
I'm going to
Solidarity.
prepare. I'm going to prepare for that
Prepare.
moment. And
Prepare.
I've got a list of things I'm going to say to you on that day. Oh, Megan.
I had to step in to ask if I was getting suspended. What did you do? You took a picture of my suspension and went, look, what did you say again?
I said, like,
I
about time.
What did you do? What was it?
Yeah,
He got
I
his
got
Ask FM.
suspended off Ask FM. I hadn't been on it for months. I had no idea what I did. I got suspended though and hadn't used it in like 4 months
Right.
And
for violating terms of service.
I've never even heard of anybody being banned off of there.
And also
What?
took a picture of it
I-
and said,
I-
eat shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, like I said, about time. Should have been earlier, to be honest. Like,
You know,
you guys only see a bit of Omega, and like I see it all the time because I'm in the cage, and it's horrible.
Paid good money for that cage, bitch.
He got me onto it. He got me onto a stage and forced me to write something. Forced me to read him a campaign pledge or something at gunpoint. And then when I tried to help, get a call for help. No, there's no to be fair, Amigo. Like once I actually
I
started,
had to replace Biffin because he doesn't make videos anymore, and you are like super easy.
Megon, yeah, but was it worth dangling my children over an alligator-infested swamp?
Slut.
Nice. And with that, I think we'll wrap it up. Thanks for joining me, guys. That was fun.
Wasn't even worth it. No problem. Thanks for letting me on.
All right, I'll catch you later. See you, chat. Fuck off.
Fag.